going to make this card.
We're going to make this card.
Hello, everyone. Good morning and happy Friday. We are going to be making this Merry Christmas holly card.
Holly card.
And Claire is going to help me. I think this is a pretty simple card, stamps, ink, and paper. And so we will see if my 3.5-year-old can help make it with minimal messes. So first we have our card base. Cherry cobbler card base. And we folded those in half already. And then I am actually using Very Vanilla. And the Very Vanilla measures 3 3/4 by 5. You'll notice in this card, like there's more of a border on that edge than there is in typical cards that I do. And that's because I just went simple, and so I wanted more of that cherry cobbler to pop. That is a heat embossing tool. So some of these you can see I started stamping a little bit on. And this one I went like super like diagonal, corner to corner. Don't do that, that's the microphone. I went corner to corner with the Merry Christmas. But then whenever I did this in Stamp Club this week, I had one of the girls, shout out, hi Karen, who did it just like slightly angled enough to actually fall off the edges with the end of the Merry Christmas. And I kind of loved that a little bit more. I kind of felt like this one, like while it's super cute, is like really crooked. Are you going to sing Merry Christmas songs for us? Yeah? So the stamp sets that we are actually using are not over here. So Claire can entertain while I go grab them.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
So we're actually using the Christmas season stamp set. This one has so many great images to be able to use that are very nature-esque, that also make great backgrounds or corner like little pieces or things like that. Scoot back. Oh, there you go. So I used the holly leaves here and then the berries. You can also put the berries on this little twig and they will line up perfectly. Don't mess with the camera, please. There's also like the greenery pieces, the little dots, pine cones, and other things. And then for my greeting, I used the Heartfelt Wishes stamp set. I did Merry Christmas on the front, and then on the inside you can always do and a Happy New Year. You can do to you and yours. You can use from our family. So there's a lot of options for this one, and I do love a good scrolly font and that fabulous large greeting there. So yeah, let's get started. I used just 2 ink pads, which is awesome because, like, you know, the fewer supplies you have out, especially when stamping with a 3-year-old, the better. But I used Cherry Cobbler and Evening Evergreen. So I kind of went with like those deeper tones rather than the lighter ones. So one of the things that I will say about using this long, skinny greeting is you really have to be careful not to rock, because since it is so skinny and little, then that is definitely something you have to be very careful with. So we have our Merry Christmas, and I'm just going to ink that up. We have to be gentle, okay? And stamp it down. Wow. And I was trying to avoid the press and rock, and we rocked a little and didn't get all of it there. So let's try the back side. Okay, we can't press too hard, okay? I'll let you know when. Okay, press gentle. Perfect. I do need to get out, if I'm going to fall off my cardstock, I do need to get out my grid paper so that we can make a mess on that, or a piece of scratch paper or something.
Scratch paper.
Scratch paper. So then next I took the berries.
Scratch the berries.
And do you want to help me do the berries?
Me?
And press?
I'm gonna do the berries.
In cherry cobbler. Berries. And
I can do it
up
by
in this corner.
myself.
Okay, press. Oh, little double berry look there. And then now we're going to take the Evening Evergreen. Thought it was going to get all squeaky on me. And do our holly leaves.
Holly leaves. This is Christmas.
It is Christmas. We're making Christmas cards.
Yeah, for all your friends.
For all of our friends.
Because all your friends are coming tonight.
No, all my friends aren't coming tonight, but
Soon?
we're going to mail these.
And soon.
Soon they're all going to come?
Yeah, I never to see your friends.
Yeah, do you like all the stamp friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Can I do the berries?
You want to do the berries? Okay, no, down here in the corner. Down this corner, next to the leaves. Okay, good job. Yeah, that was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we're going to stamp and a Happy New Year.
I'm going to stamp a Happy New Year.
So there is our inside outside. A few little extra berries on this collage, but that's okay. So we're going to add some adhesive. Careful. And then do you want to press? Let me line it up first. Okay, now you can press. Good job.
No, I'm going to do it. No.
Do a line all the way along here. Oh, no, ups. She is a lefty, and I have no clue how to do that. I'm like, Brad, you have to come help her put a pencil in her hand, because I'm confused. Okay, press. No, press. Don't use adhesive. We already have enough. Adhesive goes on the back side. I actually really like the berries falling off in that direction like that. But there is our Merry Christmas holly card. And now here's to making like 500 more of those because I thought I was like super ahead of schedule with my cards. And I think I am still. But I still have like 60 more to go. So yeah, I send out a lot of cards. Definitely over 100. Careful, don't fall off your chair.
Okay.
And so while I have all the other ones done and ready to go in the mail, I don't have them all done yet. You can, of course, also decorate your envelopes with another little holly to super coordinate all of this.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. That's the wrong holiday.
Happy Halloween.
Hi, Valerie. Valerie says, yay, Claire. You want to say hi to Valerie?
Hi. That's your friend.
Yep, that's my friend.
That's your favorite friend.
Uh-huh.
Take pictures.
To take pictures. No, that's not the one that took our picture. Her name was Carrie. Close to Valerie, maybe.
Hey, I was ahead of boo-boo.
You had a boo-boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to tell all of our friends about your boo-boo?
No.
No.
It's all gone.
It's all gone?
Yeah.
And why did it heal so quickly?
Because I get to take Bam Bam off by myself.
Oh, that one I had cardstock underneath it. Let's see if I can reline it up and get it down. One of the things I will tell you, whenever I go to line things up again, a lot of times I like to cover up as much of the image that's good so that I'm not like messing up the good image.
Sticky.
Nailed it. And you would never even know. Oh, be careful. We can't lose that stamp. I really don't know if there's like a right or wrong way to do these hollies, the berries, and the twigs. So I still am kind of like mix and matching the patterns that they are. I almost feel like this one might be one of the best ones. But the awesome thing is there's no like perfect way to line it up, so you don't have to worry about that. I do kind of recommend, even though I just did it here, I do kind of recommend stamping the berries first because I'd hate to have you stamp the holly too close to the edge to where you don't have room for your berries. So you definitely still want to make sure you have room for your berries and don't stamp the holly too close. You put the stamp on the adhesive. So is everyone excited for Friday? Are you, do you have any big weekend plans or just chilling or excited about the weekend to just do nothing? I can't believe it's the weekend before Thanksgiving already.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's almost Thanksgiving. Really? Do you want to tell everyone Happy Thanksgiving?
Happy Thanksgiving! It's almost Thanksgiving today. My name is Claire, and this is my mommy. We stamping tomorrow.
We're stamping together?
Yep.
Yeah, do you like to stamp with Mommy?
Yep, we stamping to Mommy. So, my daddy's upstairs.
Yeah. And what does this say right here?
Stampin' Uppy.
It sure does. I think she has known the logo of Stampin' Up since she was born.
Stamp up! Stamp up!
Valerie says Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! So, we're going to make Christmas cards.
Christmas cards. This is definitely a quick and simple card that if I run out of everything else, I'll be making multiples of these because it's just stamped ink and paper. And like if I run out of cherry cobbler cardstock, then I can always use the evening evergreen too.
Look at this. I stick it on the table.
You stuck it on the table. You sure did.
It's not sticking very well.
Probably because you were sticking it on your clothes and everything else. So we might need to wipe it off.
Don't!
Well, because the cling is no longer clingy because it's got too much fuzz.
But it's got too much fuzz on there.
Yep.
Can I take these off? Can I take...
Just one of them. One more. Don't take them all off.
And one. This.
Almost put that one on upside down. Can't say that would be the first time.
Sorry.
Did it fall on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick it up, please?
No.
Be careful. I sometimes feel like Friday is totally a weekend day because school is out on Thursday, and so Friday is always kind of hit or miss on how much work I can get done. And Claire's, done for the week. So it almost feels like, I don't really want to say that it's a fabulous thing to feel like it's a 3-day weekend. Because it's usually just a scramble of chaos. Because I still try to get some work done on Fridays. But Friday does, Thursday night I'm always like, tomorrow's Saturday, right? Tomorrow's the weekend, right? And it's not. But I don't know that I'll ever know what day of the week it is anymore. But yeah, I'm totally loving the slight angle of the Merry Christmas versus that intense angle of the original one. Let me know which one you guys like better. Do you like the slight angle of the Merry Christmas, or do you like the super angled Merry Christmas?
You like scary Maker Christmas?
Scary Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or spitting Christmas.
You could also add some bling to this, or even Wink of Stella. If you wanted to go real light, you could do just a little bit of Wink of Stella, or you could always add like a few rhinestones or something like that. You could even do like the red rhinestones, or even color in cherry cobbler rhinestones with Stampin' blends, and then add it to the stamped holly to kind of give that like rounded shine sort of 3D look. Or again, you can go real basic and just do stamps, ink, and paper like I did with this card.
Okay.
Not a lot of layers. You don't have to worry about it if you're gonna like add anything like maybe a Christmas letter or something like that in with your Christmas card. Then you don't have to worry about bulkiness in the mail. Which, let me know, do you guys do a letter? I actually don't, but I feel like I should because I love reading them. So I feel like if I love reading them, I should put one in mine. And you guys all know I'm a talker, so like I would have plenty to say, but I also feel like, one, I don't need to add to my chaos of Christmas cards, and two, I don't want to bulk up my cards too much. There is many die sets with stitched edges. So there's stitched rectangles where the whole set is stitched, but there's also a lot of die sets that have stitched labels in it as well as like the other images. So there's actually a die set for this Christmas season stamp set. And it cuts out like all of these various images, but then there's also some beautiful layering greeting pieces. I don't know if I have one of the other cards I did with this same suite was with the layered greetings, and those all come together in the dies. So like you can get like random die sets that actually do have that stitching on them. Or you can always get like a specific stitched label die set that has a whole bunch of the stitching.
See,
Is there a certain size of label that you're looking for, Valerie?
Valerie.
If there is,
See Valerie.
you can't see her. She's like, see her little face right there? If there is a specific size or something, I can always help you find the set that has what you're looking for. Or show off some samples of the sizes and things.
Can't say hi.
She did say hi. See, look, it says H-I, hi. And then she said, Happy Thanksgiving.
It's like, Happy Thanksgiving. Like that. Hey, Daddy, Mommy.
Yeah.
Those are all pictures.
Yep, Mommy changed out some of those pictures so that they're more current.
And you put my school picture on it?
I did put your school picture up there.
Thank you.
Sweet cuteness here, and I just stamped the holly into the cherry cobbler. I'm just glad I didn't stamp it onto the project yet. So, can you get the cleaning pad over there?
This one?
Yes. Just one of them.
You need this one?
Yes.
Okay.
So even just with 2 ink pads, it's difficult to keep it together that you don't go in one or the other. Again, I'm just glad, you can put that back, please, that I didn't stamp it on my project.
Yeah. Dinga.
I will say my Evening Evergreen ink pad is getting a little thin, and I need to re-ink it. As you can see, there's like that variation in color there. It's still pretty. It kind of gives a nice variation. Like the big splotches are meant to be. That's how the stamp is textured. But the fact you can see these are darker and these are lighter is because I need to re-ink my ink pad.
Hi.
You've done that before? I'm so glad I'm not the only one. It probably happens more often than I'd like to admit.
Hi.
Do you have a die cutting machine, Valerie?
Stop. Hi. Why it's not saying hi again.
Well, she's typing it. She's not actually, like, speaking. We're not on Zoom. We're on Facebook.
We need to go on Facebook.
You know, what you want is Zoom because you want everyone to say hi back to you out lowood.
Hi.
Another greeting punch, if you don't have a die cutting machine that I would recommend, would be, hold on a second, would be the double oval punch, because it's a single punch that does both a smooth oval and a scallop oval. And so, like, you know, you have two different images, and you have that beautiful layering effect. So you could always punch and use just one of them, or you could punch and layer them together. So that's kind of a handy dandy one with that double oval punch. But yeah, a lot of the dies that I'm speaking of, you would need the die cutting machine for.
I'm trying to stack these up.
You're trying to stack them up? Well, you're doing a good job.
I did.
And somehow I totally got ink all over that one. It might be because I keep stamping off of my cardstock. Yeah, the double oval. Let me show it to you.
Oh.
So that's this one here. And you can see it's got that scalloped edge one, and then it's got the smooth edge. So these two layer together, or you can use them individually and just do like a scalloped oval or a smooth oval and not have them layered. The other option that I would recommend would be this punch. There's actually two different styles of this punch. This one does like the banner tips and then like the inverted banner. And then the other one does two like detailed ones. So it's a little bit different. But this is 3/4, or is it a half? A half, 3/4, and 1. The ribbon? It is, yeah, 1/2, 3/4, and 1 inch. So you can then just slide in a piece that is either a 1/2 inch, 3/4, or 1 inch, and then get those beautiful like banner tips on either side. Or the other one has, like I said, it has like a detailed scallop on either end. So like, I think this is probably about an inch. So then depending on how long your greeting is or how wide your greeting is, you would just then slide your cardstock in and, well, that one I had in crooked. This is a little over an inch, which is why I just need to center it. Here. So you can always see it in the back and center that. Woo! So then you have those cute little banner tips. But like you technically have an endless amount of like sizes because you can go as long or as wide as you want. Like if you're greeting, like this one was Merry Christmas, then, you know, we could do a really long banner. Or if you wanted to just do and a Happy New Year, you could do a really small one. And then you could also do it skinnier or wider too. So you have endless amounts of the size as well as, I guess I should do this banner side, as well as endless amounts of width. Well, I guess not endless, 3. And then I still have that from it not being smooth before. So like I could do this one really skinny. Like here's a skinny piece. Oh, I didn't even have it back all the way. So you could do Happy New Year like that on a skinnier piece, or you could do the giant Merry Christmas with the longer piece. Yes, the Big Shot will do the dies just fine. Yep. So you will be perfect to get any of the die sets. If you're mostly looking for greeting, like banners or like items to be able to do your greetings on, then I would probably suggest doing like a set that's like all of that. But you could also get an all-in-one too and do one, like find your favorite stamp set that coordinates with it and then have where it's some banner greeting pieces as well as die cutting those same images. But yeah, you'll be fine to do all the dies with your Big Shot. Okay, so I think she is preoccupied with unrolling an entire spool of ribbon. So, so yeah, we're gonna stop there on the Christmas cards. I think I have 4 more to go that I might try to do before I head back upstairs and clean up that mess. So, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed stamping with me and with Claire. And you're very welcome, Valerie. And enjoying this quick and simple Christmas card with the holly. I do really love this stamp set because you can use any sort of Christmas greeting, whether it be Happy Holidays or more religious or Merry Christmas or, you know, 'tis the season or whatever you want. You could use any sort of greeting stamp set. But I also think that this one will be great throughout winter. Great masculine cards, great greenery pieces to be able to use pretty much all year long. So this is a really good one for that. And like I said, stamps, ink, and paper still gets you a fabulous card. So don't feel overwhelmed by needing, you know, tons of embellishments and things like that, because you can still get a great card with just stamps, ink, and paper. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful time. I hope you have a great weekend celebrating and getting ready for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. It is my number 2 favorite holiday. Easter is my favorite. And yeah, do you want to say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Here, get back up here.
Bye, 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 bye.
Say bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
And then here, can you do a half a heart with me? There we go. We love you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.